Hello. How's it going? Thank you for coming. Peter said to Paul, you know all those words we wrote are just the rules of the game, and the rules are the first to go. Well, now I'm talking to God, is Laurel begging Hardy for a gun? I got a girl in the war, man, I wonder what it is we done. Said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the dove from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. But I got a girl in the war, Paul, the only thing I know to do is turn up the music, pray that she makes it through. Because the keys to the kingdom got locked inside the kingdom, and the angels fly around in there, but we can't see them. And I got a girl in the war, Paul, I know that they can hear me yell. If they can't find a way to hell, or they can go to hell. They can't find a way to hell, or they could go to hell. Paul said to Peter, you gotta rock yourself a little harder. Pretend the dove from above is a dragon and your feet are on fire. But I got a girl in the war, Paul, her eyes are like champagne. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. Sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. They sparkle, bubble over, and in the morning all you got is rain. Yeah. Thank you. Radio waves are coming miles and miles. They're bringing on the empty boats. Whatever feeling they had when they sailed somehow slipped out between the notes. Out on the desert now and feeling lost, the bonnet wears a wire albatross. Monster ballads in the stations of the cross, sighing just a little bit, sighing just a little bit. And I was thinking about what Katie done, thinking about what Katie did. Fairest daughter of the Pharaoh's son, dressed in gold neath pyramids. Out on the desert now and I'm feeling lost. The bonnet wears a wire albatross. Monster ballads o'er the stations of the cross, sighing just a little bit, sighing just a little bit. The ones and zeros bleed and make some noise, and when you're empty there's so much space for them. You turn it off but then a still small voice comes in blazing from some vast horizon. I was thinking about my river days, and I was thinking about me and Jim, passing Cairo on a getaway, with every steamboat like a hymn. Oh, and on the desert now and I'm feeling lost. The bonnet wears a wire albatross. It's monster ballads o'er the stations of the cross, sighing just a little bit, smiling just a little bit. Thank you. These chords are over, we shake hands. Well, I believe that they're the good guys. We can use all the help we can. So many minor chords outside. I fell in love with the sound. Oh, I love to sing along with you. We got tunes we kicked around some. We got a bucket that the tunes go through. Babe, we both had dry spells, hard times in bad lands. I'm a good man for ya. I'm a good man. till on my mind let go. Back to you, my heart went skipping. I found the inside of the road. Thought about the first time that I met you, and all those glances that we stole. Sometimes, if you want them, then you've got to. Babe, we both had dry spells, hard times, in bad lands. I'm a good man for you. I'm a good man. Shot of west and south of here. They had him cornered in a canyon, and even his horse had disappeared. Said he got run down by a bad, bad man. You're not a good shot, but I'm worse. There's so much where we ain't been, yeah. Swing up on this little horse. The only thing we'll hear is sunset. Babe, we both had dry spells, hard times, in bad lands. I'm a good man for you. I'm a good man. Babe, we both had. Babe, we both had. You and I both had. Babe, we both had. You and I both had. Babe, we both had. You and I both had. Babe, we both had. Dry spells, hard times, bad lands. I'm a good man for you. I'm a good man. Thank you. This is exciting, and we're thrilled to be here, and really, really happy. This is, man, we're gonna do our very best for you. This is a song about asking a girl to a dance. Chicks staring at the ceiling, the stars above the radar range. A song from a station wagon laying foundations on the shadows of overpassing planes. Well, I'm feeling good. At 7 o'clock, we're gonna drive across the county line. Saturday night's just an orphan child that the good days left behind. And I'm not sure that we could make them stay. The sun's going down, and it's the end of the day. Oh, me and my friends sitting in the park, drinking beer underneath the trees. Lying on your back as the sun goes down, you know it's perfect 'cause you gotta leave. But on a Saturday night in a town like this, I forget all my songs about trains. In a bar with the jukebox and you on my arm, heaven and earth are pretty much the same. And I'm not sure that I could make them stay. Well, it's the end of the day. It's the end of the day. Sitting on the porch, talking like the night could last all night. Like we are all half crazy, and all at least half alright. Sitting on the porch, singing Towns bands, and we play guitar to burn off the hours. And then we climb the fences at the edge of town. I paint your name on a water tower, and I'm not sure that I could make them stay. The sun's going down, and it's the end of the day. Can we get kind of a big growl? Come on, I know you. You can go way sexier than that. I can feel it. Oh, it's good. Of July, and a lady of immaculate dawn. And he could have got married in the revival man's tent, but there ain't no reviving what's gone. Well, he slipped like a shadow from the family he made in a little white house by the woods. Dropped the kids at the mission with the rose for the virgin. We knew he was gone for good. It's a long way to heaven, it's closer to Harrisburg. That's still a long way from the place where we are. And if evil exists, it's a pair of train tracks, and the devil is a railroad car. Well, he could have stayed somewhere. Train tracks kept going. Seems like they always left soon. And the wolves that he ran with, long, low and painful, sang their sad lullabies to the moon, to the moon. It's a long way to heaven, it's closer to Harrisburg. That's still a long way from the place where we are. And if evil exists, it's a pair of train tracks, and the devil is a railroad car. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Brother Hickman. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, withered and wilted, and Romero sank into a dream. And he didn't make heaven, and he didn't make Harrisburg. He got lost in a hole in between. But some say that man is the root of all evil, and others say God's a drunkard for pain. And me, I believe that the Garden of Eden was burned to make way for a train. For a train, it's a long way to heaven. It's closer to Harrisburg. It's still a long way from the place where we are. And if evil exists, it's a pair of train tracks, and the devil is a railroad car. Papa was a rolling stone. 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 I still remember the time when we were dancing to a song that I'd heard. Your face was simple, your hands were naked. I was singing without knowing the words. But I started listening to the wolves in the timber, wolves in the timber at night. I heard their songs when I looked in the mirror, in the house and the moons round my eyes. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, oh, so long. Then when I came, there was little left between us, skin and bones. A love won't make a meal. I felt my eyes lifting over your shoulders, and the wolves at the edge of the fields. But I still remember that time when we were dancing to a song that I heard. Your face was simple and your hands were naked. I was singing without knowing the words. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high. And one day I just woke up and the wolves were all there. Wolves in the piano, wolves underneath the stairs, and wolves inside the hinges, circling round my door, and not inside the bed springs, clicking across the floor. I still don't know how they found me. I'll never know quite how. I still can't believe they heard me. I was howling out that loud. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, so long. Sometimes in the frozen nights I go roaming on the bed you used to share with me. I wake in the fields in the cold and the lonesome. The moon's the only face that I see. But I still remember that time when we were dancing to a song that I'd heard. face was simple, your hands were naked. I was singing without knowing the words. So long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so high, so long, so long, so long, so long. That's Dave Hingerty there on the drum. We're having a blast. This place is, thank you. Thanks a lot. I left. This is the second of numerous invitations for you to come to Idaho. I ask and I ask, and so far nobody has taken me up on it. But if you if you want to come, please stop by. If you come out of this, okay. Straight out the door. They're not complicated. You just walk straight out the door, take a left, take a right at the first right, keep on walking. At a certain point, there's going to be water, and you'll figure it out. Because you're the Dutch and you're enterprising, and you'll no water is going to stop you. You're just going to cross over, keep going. You're gonna hit America. Just keep walking straight. You're going to pass through a couple people's backyards. They don't mind.
Are you in the phone book?
I'm in the phone book, yes. Are you in the phone book? Hey, what about her? No. I have this problem with my doorbell where apparently I installed it wrong, and if you touch it, you'll die. So don't, if you come and just, knock. Is there a way we can bring down all the lights on this song? All these God's headlights here, all the way down. Yeah. Even all the way down, yeah. It's such an honor to be here. I just want to say that. Thank you. At night we crossed the border, following a black road to the edge of the reservation, to Cataldo Mission, where the saints and all the martyrs look down on dying converts. What makes the water holy, she says, is that it's the closest thing to rain. And I stole a mule from Anthony. I helped Dan up upon it, and we rode to Coeur d'Alene. Past Harrison and Wallace, they were blasting out the tunnels, making way for the light of learning. When Jesus comes a-calling, she said, he's coming round the mountain on a train. Yeah. Well, it's my home Last night I dreamt that I grew wings. I found a place where they could hear me when I sing. We floated on to Hanford in a lumber boat upriver past the fisheries and the mill towns, just a stretch of future graveyards. She was driven to distraction. Said, I wonder what will happen when they find out they're mistaken. The land is too changed to ever change. We waded through the marketplace. Someone's ship had come and there was silver and begonias, dynamite and cattle. There were hearts as big as apples, and apples in the shape of Mary's heart. And set inside this gilded cage, a songbird always looks so plain. It's my home. Last night I dreamt that I grew wings. Found a place where they could hear me when I sing. Breaking through the morning mist, pressing businessmen, tycoons, Episcopal philanthropists, lost in their appraisal of the body of a woman. But all we saw were lowlands, clouds clung to mountains without strings. And at last we saw some people. At last we saw some people. At last we saw some people huddled up against the rain that was descending. Just railroad spikes and hammers, they were headed for the border. Walking and then running, and then they were gone into the fog. But Anne said underneath their jackets she saw wings. Thank you. Sunday night at supper time, the hotel's full and all is fine. You can see that neon no vacancy sign from the window of room 39. Monday morning at 8:30, everybody's gone, they left no trace. I sit alone as the day grows late, wait to see your friendly face. Why it shows my hotel, I'm not real qualified to tell. It's just your face I remember well when you asked if I had a room to sell. Maybe you liked just what you saw, the cable TV and the indoor spa. Or maybe it was the low, low price, $27 a night. Say the highway is for lovers, but he ain't no friend of mine. 'Cause every time I find my heart, I lose it to that long yellow line. You checked in, I checked you out. You smiled from the corners of your mouth. I turned on the no vacancy sign. You checked into room 39. I saw the light from your TV. You were watching channel 23. The night was long, the dark was deep. I kinda cried myself to sleep. Say the highway is for lovers, but he ain't no friend of mine. 'Cause every time I find my heart, I lose it to that long yellow line. Like the long yellow line. That takes us away from here tonight on our last day in Europe, when we could be having a night off in Amsterdam. Getting fucking crazy, but instead we've got to take a ferry at 3 o'clock this morning. Why the hell do we do that every fucking time? Morning broke itself at last. You got your continental breakfast, dropped up the key and said goodbye. I think I thought I heard you sigh. I caught a glimpse of your license plate. You were drifting down the interstate. It said you were from Delaware. I said, oh, it must be gorgeous there. Say the highway is for lovers, but he ain't no friend of mine. 'Cause every time I find my heart, I lose it to that long yellow line, to that long yellow line. Thank you. All right. This song is one that I know. If you would sing along, tonight could be the high point of Western civilization. Hell yeah! All right. It could peak tonight, and that'd be awesome. So, if you'll sing along on the choruses, that'd be awesome. Picture yourself as a cowboy pirate. Yarr. Remember back in Illinois, I found her. The lily of the valley, the lily of the west was a rose. The daughter of the biggest big town banker. Kept her like a princess, I stole her like the Fort Knox gold. She used to pour 4 roses like it's going down the chimney. this will be great. If you sing along, maybe the person next to you, the love of your life to be, will be standing there. Think of that. And you'll leave the concert and you'll talk all night and you'll sit on the steps of the cathedral and you'll talk and talk and then you'll talk into the next night and then you'll just fly to Reno, Nevada, and you'll be married by an Elvis impersonator. Think of that. And if you sing loud enough, you'll cover up the music. Lucky. That is Zach Hickman on Machismo. All the other girls here are stars, you are the northern lights. They try to shine in through your curtain, you're too close and too bright. They try, but everything that they do is the ghost of a trace of a pale imitation of you. I'll be the one to drive you back home, Kathleen. Well, this party was made with the night air and the chance that a smile will wind its way from your face to one of the boys in your line. Well, you act like you're hip to their tricks and you're strong, but a virgin Wurlitzer heart never once had a song. I'll be the one to drive you back home, Kathleen. And I'll have you back by day, going your way anyway. If you'd like to come along, I'll be yours for a song. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your last and I'll coast down the length of your drive by the light of the moon. And the next time we meet's a new kind of hello. Both our hearts have a sacred. Only both of us know about the night that I drove you back home, Kathleen. I drove you home. I drove you home. Drove you home. Once I knew a girl in the hard times. She made me a shirt out of fives and dimes. Now she's gone, but when I wear her, she crosses my mind. And if the best is for the best, then the best is unkind. I realized that Illinois was more than I could stand. Say working's best 'cause poverty is hell on a man. Now I ride a lazy river through the Mississippi fan. And if the best is for the best, then the best can be damned. I spent a few years on the Queen of Spain. She was a leaky little boat that went up in flames. Oh, when the boiler blew, some people started naming names. But if the best is for the best, I guess the best is to blame. I spent a few more as the Cairo crown. A heavyweight wrestler in the Midwest towns. But I was lonesome for a girl who could pin me down. They say the best is for the best, but that's not what I've found. So I listen to my sweetheart and I listen to my thirst. And I don't spend time listening to other people's words. Sometimes they're right, most times they're reverse. They say the best is for the best when the best for the worst. Once I knew a girl in the hard, hard times. She made me a shirt out of fives and dimes. Well, now she's gone, but when I wear it, she crosses my mind. And if the best is for the best, then the best is unkind. Once I knew a girl in the hard, hard times. Once I knew a girl in the hard, hard times. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Is everybody cool? Okay. How's that guy doing? That seemed to be a major medical problem. This song is about waking up confused, and I think that's the best way to be. Because the people that wake up knowing everything are not the coolest people to hang out with. They're usually busy invading each other and running the White House. Or making plans to blow up the White House. Either way, This is a song about waking up so confused that you don't even know where the bathroom is. And I think that, right now it just seems to me that the only people that, after when governments stop being important and really caring about everybody, then all we've got is each other, the way it was at the beginning. And that's as political as I'm gonna get. Protect us from fundamentalists of all stripes. I became a thin blue flame. I was polished on a mountain range, and over hills and fields I flew. Wrapped up in a royal blue. I flew over Royal City last night, bullfighting the horns of a new moonlight. Caesar's ghost, I saw the wartime tides. The Prince of Denmark's father still in quiet, and the whole world was looking to get drowned. And trees were a fist shaking themselves at the clouds. I looked over curtains, oh, it's then that I knew. Only a full house gonna make it through. And I became a thin blue wire. I held the world above the fire. And so it was I saw behind. Heaven's just a thin blue line. If God's up there, he's in a cold, dark room. The heavenly hosts are just the cold, dark moons. Bent down and made the world in 7 days. And ever since he's been a walking away, mixing with nitrogen in lonely holes, where neither seraphim or raindrops go. I see an old man wandering the halls alone. Only a full house gonna make a home. And I became a thin blue stream, the smoke between asleep and dreams. And in that clear blue undertow, saw Royal City far below, the border soft with refugees, the streets are swimming with amputees. It's a Bible or a bullet they put over your heart. It's getting harder and harder just to tell them apart. The days and the nights are long, and beating hearts blossom into walking bombs. And those still looking in the clear blue sky for a sign get missiles from so high they might as well be divine. And now the dogs are howling at your door, sing about vengeance like it's the joy of the Lord. Bring a justice to the enemies, not the other way round. They're guilty when killed, and they're killed where they're found. If what's loosed on earth will be loosed up on high, it's a hell of a heaven we must go to when we die, where even Laurel begs hearty for vengeance, please. The fat man's crying on his hands and his knees. Back in the peacetime he caught roses on the stage. Now he twists indecision and takes bourbon for rage, like pellets, pepper, and aluminum. Halcyon, laudanum, and opium. Sings kiss the hearty, this poison cup. His wine and sheet is basic wine. In darkness he looks for the lights that have died. We need faith for the same reasons that it's so hard to find. And the whole thing is headed for a terrible wreck. And like a tragedy, that's what we expect. Now to make plans for a city laid down, the hips of a girl on the spring-covered ground, spirals and capitals and the twists of a script, streets named for heroes that could almost exist, fruit trees of Eden, all the gardens they seem to float like smoke from a lithium dream, cedar trees growing in the cool of the squares, young women walking in the portals of prayer. The future glass buildings and the past in a dress, the weddings and pollen and the wine bottomless, and all wrongs forgotten and all vengeance made right, the suffering verbs put to sleep in the night, the future descending like a bright chandelier, the world is beginning and the guests in good cheer. Oh, Royal City, I went into a trance. It's hell to believe there ain't a hell of a chance. Help! I woke beneath the clear blue sky. The sun was a shout and the breeze was a sigh. The old hometown and the streets I knew were wrapped up in a royal blue. I heard my friends laughing out across the fields, girls in the gloaming and the birds on a wheel, a raw smell of horses and the warm smell of hay, cicadas electric in the heat of the day, a run of three sisters in the flush of the land, The lake was a diamond in the valley's hand. The straight of the highway and the scattered out hearts. Coming together, they were pulling apart. And angels everywhere were in my midst. And the ones that I loved and the ones that I kissed. I wondered what it was we've been looking for up above. Heaven is so big there ain't no need to look up. So I stopped looking for royal cities in the air. Only a full house gonna have a prayer. Thank you. I'm really lucky to be playing with these guys. This is Zach Hickman here on the bass. And this is Dave Hingerty here on the drums. And Sam Kassir over here on the organ and the canvas. The last night of our tour in Europe, and I want to say thank you to Mike Wansey and to Dave Smith and to Keith O'Neill and everybody. I want to thank everybody here for giving us the chance to play a song like that or to just have fun. Thanks a lot. That means so much to us, and it's an exciting time. This song is for Johnny Cash and for doing what you love to do. Picture they took of you in your cowboy hat makes you look like you're one of the boys out on a Saturday night. Meanwhile, on the outside of the dance hall, I'm a joke that you'd probably enjoy. And on the outside of Memphis, the buildings look big, the white picket fences dare to charge around the lawn, or when their headlights find them out, they'll be the first to put their hands in the air with my radio on. I'm singing a country song, soft and low. I go walking after midnight down the highway. You know that's my way. I'm calling you home. I'm calling you home. underneath your window now. It's long after the birds have gone to roost. And I'm not sure if I'm singing for the love of it or for the love of you. But I've flown a long way, honey, oh, hear my confession that I'm good. I'd rather be the one who loves than to be loved and never even know. Hello, brown one. Hello, blue one. Last night's bed is a strange but new one. Hello, blackbird. Hello, starling. Winter's over. Be my darling. Long time coming, but now the snow is gone. Long time coming, but now snow is gone. Snow is gone. Thank you.
Jack Hickman, Sam Kassir, Dave Heaney.
Wow. I don't know what you guys are doing tomorrow. What are you? Yeah. Come on, we could have such a great time. Like, maybe. That's what should? Okay, so let's say I had €10, and I could spend it on anything on the ferry. What would it be? Assuming that I was not spending it on anything here. What's the question? Okay. This has been an amazing night. Thank you. Thank you. I love that guy. He's like total gorilla in the mist back there. This is for that guy. This is called I'm Trying Too Hard to Love You. You don't make it easy, babe. I hope you find a Jane Goodall, man. Here I am standing at your window again, waiting for you to say go away or come in. I'm your locked door's worst knocker, I'm your curtain's best trying hard to love you, don't make it easy, babe. I'm trying hard to love you, I'm looking for an easy way. Friends ask about me, you say I can be found with the cheap romance novels with their spines battered down. Well, the heart has no bones, you say, so it won't break. But the purpose of loving is the pound that it takes. I'm trying hard to love you, don't make it easy, babe. I'm trying hard to love you, I'm looking for an easy way. Ropes that bind us leave no marks by their knots. Though they're your hair, that don't mean I'm not caught. I know the song of the handcuffs as they scrape across the floor. But that new thing you've got, I've got no clue what it's for. I'm trying hard to love you, don't make it easy, babe. I'm trying hard to love you, I'm looking for an easy way. I actually wrote this song on the floor of a hostel here. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a certain section of town that if you're from Idaho, you don't normally have. Boise does not have it. And I had a girlfriend for a while, until that night, actually. And we thought, like, you know, we were both from the countryside, you know, and we decided, like, for one day we were, you know, it was after dinner, a very romantic evening. We had a lovely supper and wine, and then we thought, well, why don't we go to the sex museum? Because it's attached to the hotel, you know? And so we went. Well, it was okay. I mean, my dad's a veterinarian, and so I'm used to seeing farm animals. Not as like supporting actors in movies. So we went, and then we decided we needed about 2 days apart. And I ended up just kind of scrubbing myself with soap for about an hour. And I was working on this song. Trying hard to love you, don't make it easy, babe. Trying hard to love you, there's gotta be an easy way. Fortune's rocks that they're hanging around your throat. A brick for my window weighted down with a note. Well, I hope you find someone just as hard as you come in this hard world, sadly that's so easily done. I'm trying hard to love you, don't make it easy, babe. I'm trying hard to love you, there's gotta be an easier way. I'm trying hard to love you, don't make it easy, babe. I'm trying hard to love you, there's gotta be an easy way.
Thank you. I want to have my friend Nikolai Dunder up on stage and me and the band. I want to say thanks to Nikolai for coming around on this tour with us. This is a song we just learned.
such a night, such a night to steal away when the time is right. Yeah, your eyes caught mine, and at a glance, you let me know that this was my chance. Yeah, you came there with my best friend Jim, and here I am trying to steal away with them. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will.
Such a night, sweet confusion under the moonlight. Such a night, such a night. You told me we could steal away, that the time was right. You know, I couldn't believe my ears. My heart just skipped a little beat. You told me we could sail away to the dark end of the street.
Came there with my best friend Jim.
Came here with my best friend Jim. Now here I am, I'm trying to steal you away from him.
If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't
world behind. And I've been from here to Lawrence, Kansas, trying to leave my state of mind, trying to leave this awful sadness, but I can't leave this world behind. South of Delia, there's a patch out back by the willow tree where I can't leave this world behind. And it's a fenced-in piece of nothing. I hear voices on my knees, and I can't leave this world behind. And some prophecies are self-fulfilling, but I've had to work for all of mine. Better times will come to me, God willing, but I can't leave this world behind. Now this world must be frightened. Everybody's on the run, and we can't leave this world behind. And our house is a wooden one, and it's built on a wooden one. It seems we can't leave this world behind. A preacher said, well, the master calls us. He's gonna give us wings to fly. All my wings are made of hay and corn husks, so I can't leave this world behind. No, I can't leave this world behind. Peace in the valley, peace in the valley. No, I can't leave this world behind. No, I can't leave this world behind.
Thank you for an amazing, incredible night. Thanks to Nikolai Dunger, my band. See you again soon.